Hello, welcome back. And today we're going to be painting our Flamekeeper. He's really cool. I like this model. It's only 80 points, which is pretty dope. So like always, we're going to start with our contrasts on these guys. Nope, that's not contrast paint. This one, Gilliman's Flesh. Give it a good shake. And then get it as clean as we can here. I saw a lot of people complaining about this model online. They're like, oh, we have another Fyreslayers hero that's holding something in his left hand, like a big thing in his left hand with fire on it. Because we have like the Battle Smith and the Rune Smith and like, you know, just all those other guys. This is like, they're just like, we're tired of this. I'm tired of digging holes, Grandma. Well, that's too damn bad. You guys go. Some little holes reference for you guys out there. For you people that get that reference. He has like a ring on his finger? What the heck? It's a nice little detail. And here, they just announced the new battle tomes for like the next couple battle tomes for Age of Sigmar. It's gonna be Fyreslayers and Eden Death like soon, and then it's gonna be what's it called? Night Haunt and Daughters of Cain, which is dope because I also have a Night Haunt army, as you guys know. So we'll be able to update those guys. Gorgontifer is our next one. Hopefully get some cool stuff in there. We already know that there's like a ranged unit for our Night Haunt, which as soon as I can, I'm gonna get a hold of those guys. It's got a lot of metal on here. This is kind of... Let's do this a little different. Since this part is scaled, like his cape is, we'll try to keep it the same material. So we'll use the red for that. But for this stuff right here, we'll put the brown in. Okay. And then clean this off so we can get the extra that we put in here off. Because you can see like it's all dragon scales on the back. So we'll just clean that up as best we can. Okay, now let's get our orange. Here, Gryph-hound orange. And we get our wrist guards. Right here, and this little wristband here, as well as that little dangly bit. Okay, and then to go to the red because that's underneath the beard here. So Blood Angel's red. So let's start here in this part. There. And then start getting the keepy bit here. Get the sides here. Which I realize this is coming out in April, this video, when they've announced it's January right now. I'm getting a pretty good stride this year. I'm off to a great start and getting videos recorded and set ahead of time. So fortunately, that means the things that I talk about are going to be a little bit behind, because it's January right now, and that's when this codex should be coming out in winter. So you know, there's not much longer left in winter. Because it's like January, I think it's like mid-March or something when winter like ends. I don't really know, but so soon. Soon. Okay, and then let's get this little cross piece right in here, I think. Let's get that, because it looks like it might be part of everything. Get down there. Okay. So that covers our red. Now let's get, oh no, it doesn't cover our red. You guys, you're supposed to be reminding me stuff and you don't. And when you don't remind me, it makes me forget some things. Gotta do the inside here of the axe. Just a little extra step that I do on my guys. Let's just paint that there. Okay. Okay, now we can go to the yellow. And in yellow, this is all contrast paint that we're doing, so shouldn't be a surprise at this point for this Fyreslayers army. We don't want to get the red in there. I'm gonna make sure. Okay. Then we're gonna get here. But also like in there. Get in here. Get all of that. Make sure we get the back here. Get the inside. The front. There's no like white pieces showing up because it will show up later. Okay. Looks good. Now we go on to the blue, which is this one, Ethermatic Blue, for the fire and the fire. So just get that early. Get that nice and pigmented. Okay, and then same thing for the one in the hand. Just gotta keep it from pooling right there on that rune, because we're gonna paint that a different color. Not a different color, but like our green, or I mean our blue color for our runes. It's a pouch on his side. I didn't notice that at first. So let's go back to the brown really quick and get the pouch. One critique of this model was that he doesn't have throwing axes like all the other dwarves. Like he left his at home. When all the other dwarves are throwing their stuff, he's just like, nah, I'm not gonna throw anything. Which I guess makes sense if he has to carry around all the uru of the dead, of the fallen. Is that one? No, that's just a thingy. Okay. All right, cool. So that's where we're at. We're gonna let all of our contrasts dry out, and then we'll come in and finish it up with our regular paints. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back. It's had time to dry, so let's get into our brasses first, our brassy brass, our golds, and then we'll move into the, that shouldn't have happened. And then we'll move into the silvers and the grays. That's the other color that I use. So let's get this thing here. Okay. Let's use a different brush because that one sucks. Okay, got that one. Let's look around. I think right here. This little piece right here. Then we get the piece right here. I think we're gonna go all the way to here with it. So just go over this stuff here. Get in here underneath. It's okay if some of the blue shows through because it's fire. It's okay. It actually helps us if the blue shows through. Makes us look more competent if the blue shows through. I think we want this piece. Okay, and then we'll get this middle piece here. Okay, that covers the brass. Now we go to our gunmetal. And we'll start getting this guy, his tummy slash groin protector. See some of it on here. Let's do that. Then we get this piece here, this little piece on his beard, as well as this ring here on his beard, like that. Now we work onto his axe. And if you want to, you can get that. He has a little ring on his finger. If you want to paint that, go for it. But that is a very, very small detail that you'll know it's there, but nobody else is gonna see it unless you paint it like a super different color than everything else that we've been doing so far. Which, I mean, go for it. If you want to be bold, be bold. So I'm gonna leave just the rune in the middle, I think. The red. Okay, there's the axe. Now we gotta go to the medium sea gray, which we do have in here. Now, is it still usable? That's another question, which it looks like it might be. So, let's get the little dragon-y dude that's on his chest. There, and then we want to get the whole face mask here, even though we're going to be painting some of it red, which is fine. ahead and get all those areas. Down in the crevices, the front of the face. Same thing on this side. Okay, so there is that. Now we gotta move on to the runes really quick. So we'll take our little brush and we'll just get some of our deep sky blue down. So we'll put some down here. Or it's just, you know, gonna not be cooperative. Is this the same color? Deep sky blue, deep sky blue. Yeah, okay, this one's not working for some reason, so let's go into this one that's the same color. And we're going to put some down on our thingy. And now we're gonna go after our runes on his body, which there's one here. On his leg that we wanna get. I wanna get, there's one on his chest right here. It's a little ugly in there, but it's the only one that we can see. There's one there, and we want to get the actual rune on this thing right here, which you're not going to tell that much of a separation, but you know, it's just for posterity. There's also like a little bit under here, under that arm, and we just look elsewhere, get the one here. And that's good. And then really quick before we let this dry, get the Gorgonta fur. And I noticed there was like a little bit on the side here that was still white. So we're just gonna hit that and let that dry with the rest of this model. Okay, so now we just let it sit and dry, and then we'll come in with our washes and finish the rest of it in a second. Or do we risk it? What do you guys think? Should we risk it or should we let it dry? Let's look at it. Let's look at the areas that we painted. I didn't go heavy. I think we'll be okay. So we go Reikland Flesh Shade first for all the golds. So let's take this out, put it on here, on the bottom of his beard, and then in here on the weapon. And also on the brazier, I think, brazier? I don't know what it's called. Something like that. Okay, there's that. Now we move to gunmetal. No. Agrax Earthshade for the brown, the metals, the metallics, the gunmetal, that's the word I'm looking for. So the chest piece here, the piece here, and the piece here. And then the staff, or the pieces of his axe here. Get around here. Just get that blown out there. Okay. Also, I missed getting the gold here, but since it's in the shadowy areas, we'll just hit it with the Agrax just to bring it down a little bit. Okay, and then we go to our Nuln Oil for the gray. And then we'll let this dry so that we can come in for our dry brush. So put this down here. Let's get our helmet nice and detailed with this. You want to make sure it's not pooling. So like right here where it is pooling inside the crest of the helmet, we want to get that out of there. So just pull it out and then move on to the other side. Cool, so now we're here and we'll let that sit and dry, and then we'll come in and do the last little bit of it and we'll be done. So we'll see you in a bit. Okay, we're back and we're ready for some dry brush. So let's go to our dry brush. Ugh. And get some of our Ghost Gray. This that we use for our dry brushing. It's a little tight in here, so we'll see how this goes. Wipe off most of it. And some dry brush in here. Okay, so that's our dry brush. Now we're gonna get our red for our red brush and our little teeny tiny brush. And our scarlet paint here. And we're gonna get some bits here. I'm trying to kind of figure out what I want to do here. And I think definitely the nose, well, the whole nose up to like this top brim thing, and then the eyebrows probably. So there's our nose. Get this whole, the front of this, because it's like a paint that they're putting on afterwards. It's not like the material is this color. At least that's what I'm telling them. And then the eyebrows. Okay, there's that. Don't think there was like any other red that I had to do. And then last but not least, we take our Escorpina green for the Eye of the Dragon. God, this green paint is gooey. All right. And we just take it and we want to put it in the eye here. Like that. And that is it. That's how we paint our Auric. You know what? Let's do something else. Let's do something here. Let's take some of this white. And then let's like get the ruin that's in here. Give it some like white highlights so that it stands out a little bit more. See if that gives this model a little extra oomph. Here we go. I think that's cooler. You can see it more. All right, so there. Now that's how we paint our Flamekeeper. As always, thanks for watching. New videos every Wednesday. And we will catch you on the next one.